what are the best alternatives for AliExpress dropshipping. Come on, let's check it out. What is going on, guys? Welcome to today's video. We are going to be talking about the best alternatives for AliExpress dropshipping, okay? Because we know AliExpress nowadays is trash. It's absolute muck, okay? You can see the average order times are from 20 to 40 days. That's not even including processing times, right? So hopefully this will be coming down in the future, but for right now, we need to look elsewhere so that we can make sure we have happy customers, we don't have returns, chargebacks, and a failing dropshipping business. Okay, so right. This is the first. I'm just going to show you a few different softwares, a few different companies that are going to offer you better shipping times and just a better overall experience, okay? So there's this website called Eprolo, right? And I'm going to compare a few different websites, and then at the end I'm going to tell you which one I actually use and which one I think is the best, because AliExpress is trash and you can't be using that, guys, especially if you want to run a legitimate business, okay? Because you can't rely on people that are drop shippers as well, okay? So people on AliExpress, they're drop shippers just like me and you, except they're in China and they're getting it from other places and then they're drop shipping it to us, okay? They are probably buying a bit more in bulk. But anyway, so I'm just going to give the example of the snorkeling mask for this one, okay? So we can see here it is around $20 on this website, right? And so why use these guys instead of AliExpress? Well, number one, you're gonna be dealing with someone that is actually a professional in what they do, because if they have a company and it's not like AliExpress is the company, these are just a load of different sellers, okay? So you're going to be dealing with a reputable company, and basically it says no fees, no free sourcing, all this type of crack. But obviously they do mark it up, okay? So I'm just going to compare different prices from different websites, okay? So you can see here these guys are selling it for around $20. We can come over to AliExpress and you can get it for $15, okay? So they're marking it up by $5, right? So, and the shipping is around $1, so they're marking up about $4. If they're buying in bulk, they're gonna make a few quid off you, okay? But it is going to be a better experience for you, and it's gonna be some weight off your shoulders. You're gonna have a lot more options with working with people like this instead of AliExpress, the standard shipping, okay? Because when you get to a stage when you're getting maybe 100, 150 orders a day, things get pretty stressful if your customers aren't getting their packages in time, okay? So you can only imagine 100 orders per day, that's 700 per week. And in 3 weeks time, if they still haven't got their package, you're gonna be bombarded with emails, chargebacks, refunds, and it's just not gonna be a good experience for you. Trust me, this is what happened to me. So I'm learning from my mistake, and now I know I have to look elsewhere, because you can't rely on people like that. Okay, so let's just check out the shipping and delivery with these guys, right? So we can check it out. They have all different types of options. So you can see here there's e-packet, you have China Post, you have EMS, and you have DHL. Obviously these two are going to be a lot more expensive, especially DHL, than the e-packet and China Post. So processing times are still 3 days, right? So you can say 3 days, and e-packet are still gonna be 15 to 25 days, okay? So it is still a bit, it's a bit long, right? But at the same time, you're not gonna have they're gonna guarantee you this is correct, instead of AliExpress processing times can be like a week if you don't have a good supplier, right? So yeah, so you can, when you're going to scale your business, then you can obviously choose a shorter shipping time, but of course you're going to pay more money, and sometimes these can be quite expensive. So it really depends on the product you are dropshipping, guys. That's why obviously the lighter products, less than 2 kilo, are going to do a lot well, right? Okay, so let's just check out this website called Spocket. These guys have different fulfillment centers, I think. So it's definitely in the USA, and I'm not sure is it in Europe as well, okay? But you can see here the shipping times are a lot faster, okay? But the price obviously is a bit of a difference, right? So you can see here the shipping time is 8 to 14 days compared to AliExpress is going to be 30 days plus. You can be guaranteed that these guys, Eprolo, they're probably going to be just under well, like, you give them the benefit of the doubt, but it'd probably be around just under 30 days, okay? So they're going to be a bit faster than AliExpress. Probably the processing times are going to be a lot faster. But we can see here, these guys, they're shipping it out of the USA, so that is a huge advantage. So you are scaling, you're running into trouble, you need to get faster shipping times. You're getting too many chargebacks. This is what happens, so you need to get faster shipping time. So this is just an option to look at. You can get shipping time up to 2 weeks from the USA, and that is going to be a lot better. This is going to be less stress, less emails to deal with, less chargebacks, and potentially more money for you guys, okay? Because you don't want to get too many chargebacks on your Shopify store, because then Shopify will hold up your money. I think it's like 25-30% of all the money that comes in through your bank, and then you have cash flow issues. So like, you have to pay for the goods and the ads, and then if Shopify are saying, well, we're going to hold your money for 3 months, it is, well, then you're fairly, you know what I mean? But yeah, so the next one is called Sourcing Box. I'm not sure if you've heard of these guys before. I haven't used them. I heard good things about them, but the only thing is, like, I was searching for a product that I'm currently I'm gonna drop ship, and they were charging like double the price, and they were charging maybe $30 for delivery. So like, they were a lot more expensive. So you just have to really shop around when it comes to this, guys, and don't just go with one. Don't just go, I'm gonna go AliExpress, I found a supplier. Shop around and get quotations for shipping and the price of your goods, right? And then come to your conclusion. Don't jump into it and start selling straight away and you don't have a supplier, okay? So make sure you have 1 or 2 suppliers before you actually start selling these goods, because then it's gonna all fall on top and you're gonna be stressed out your beans, and that is not good, okay? Okay, let's just talk about why you should use an alternative to AliExpress. Now, I know you wouldn't be watching this video if you didn't want an alternative, but just some things to keep in mind, okay? So you're not going to be buying it from another dropshipper, okay? So like I said earlier, these guys are dropshippers just like us. They're just doing it a bit differently. They're selling to maybe 10 dropshippers, and what they're going to do is they're going to buy 10 of them products bulk, okay? And they're going to wait till you send your order in, and then they're going to go to somewhere else in China, and they're going to buy it and then send it out to us, and they're going to get a markup on that, okay? So we want to cut these people out, guys, right? So the next one is sellers on AliExpress can be unreliable. That is like 100%, like, you're not dealing with a professional company that wants to stand for what their company means, and it's, you know, they can just say, oh, I don't have the product, or this happened, or anything can happen, you know? So they're just not as reliable, guys. So if you are scaling your business and then something happens, they said, sorry, we're not available right now, I'm going on holidays, or anything might happen, you're left to quickly find a supplier when you're getting 100 orders today, and that's not going to be good, okay? So that's why you always want a backup supplier as well, right? So of course, number 3, faster shipping times, okay? That is a given. You're going to build a relationship with a reputable supplier, okay? So this is going to help you in the future, okay? So if you are you've finished that product, it's died out, you got the most amount of profit out of it, and now you're looking for another product, and you've built this great relationship with the supplier, you can say, hey, do you have any products that are hot right now? And it's a win-win for both people, okay? So that is great when you know a few people over there, a few agents, or just suppliers in general that can help you with that, okay? Okay, so if you want to brand your product, if you want to customize your packaging, things like that, they can help you, and that's going to give the customer a better experience, okay? So once this product arrives, possibly after 2 to 3 weeks, they're dying to get the product, and if it's in them horrible AliExpress packages, then it's not a great customer experience, long shipping times and bad packaging. But if you've got a better package, then that customer is a potential return customer, okay? So that is just one to be mindful of. If you are trying to build a brand, you do want to give your customer a great experience, okay? So quality control, these guys are going to make sure that this product is legit. If it's off AliExpress, they can send out anything, especially if you don't vet these people on AliExpress, they can just sell you absolute garbage. Well, sell your customers, you know. So the last one and the most important one, it is a lot less stressful. Okay, so make sure you're finding these suppliers before you start selling on Shopify, okay? Because it's just going to be too stressful if you do scale a product and you don't have a good supplier. It's not going to work, right? So I just want to announce the winner of the last consulting call. The free consulting call is Kate McGrath. So well done to you. If you want to win the one-on-one consulting call this time, just comment master plan in the comment section, subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell, and you'll be entered to win. That's going to help me grow, and then I can help you grow. So we're all growing, we're growing. And now let's just talk about agents for a sec, okay? So I see a lot of people on Facebook groups trying to get an agent. Can you find me a supplier to ship here? Do you know an agency? Okay, so I'm gonna just quickly off the dome give you some pros and cons and my experience using agents. Okay, so basically these people are good for sourcing products. They might get it at a good price, especially if they're working with these factories that don't have the logistics. They don't have the logistics to actually work with you, basically. Okay, they just make the goods, they make the products. Okay, so it can work out good in that sense. You can get a cheap product at a great price because these agents can do this work for you. They can source it, but the only thing is you're gonna have to buy in bulk, more or less. Okay, so you're gonna say to your agent, right, we're gonna buy 30 this week or 100 this week, whatever the product is, and you're gonna store it in your warehouse, and then we're gonna ship it out. Okay, so they're gonna have to source it. Once they source it, they're still going to have to get the product. Okay, so it might be at another side of the country, and might be a couple of hours away. Maybe they're in the same spot. That's just going to take longer. Okay, so you have to add that onto the processing time as well. Okay, so what I would do and what I do is just very simply use Alibaba. Okay, you're going straight to the source, right? And now a lot of these they mightn't facilitate, they mightn't help us dropshippers, but most of them do, guys. Okay, so let's just go back and let's just see. This was $20 on this website. AliExpress, it's around $14 to it's $15. Okay, Spocket, it's $26. You're getting the faster shipping. Let's go over to Alibaba and check what it is. Okay, so you can see here these ones are going from $8 to $15. We can scroll down. Let me see. Okay, this one is going from $5 to $7. Minimum order 10 piece. Okay, so you can wait until a couple of days until you get your 10 orders, even if you don't have that many orders coming in. Okay, so you can see here there's an absolute huge price difference, right? So you can always bargain these down, always shoot lower. And what I'd recommend to do is go to a Word document and have what you want to say. Whatever, I'm a professional. You don't even have to say that. Just tell them straight out what you want to do. You want to buy this, and what you're going to do is you're going to contact about 30 different suppliers, guys. I mean, contact as many as you can for this product. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, keep going and just contact as many as possible. What you're going to do then is you're gonna play them off each other, and then you're going to find out how cheap we can actually get this, because this one here is $4.50 and this one is $6.30, and then that is how you're going to vet these suppliers. You're going to see which one has the best communication, that answers your questions. Okay, you don't want a supplier that's saying, oh dear, you know, just talking absolute bollocks to you. Okay, so you want a good supplier, guys, right? That's going to be a key part in scaling your store, is making sure your supplier is there for you. Okay, because that is a huge part of the business, right? Yes, that is it really. But when it comes to shipping, obviously there are processing times with these guys as well, so that's why you have to vet them against each other, see who can process them the fastest, who responds the quickest is always a good one. Who tell them to contact your WhatsApp, or well, I know the Chinese, they can't have WhatsApp, but tell them to contact you on Skype, email, give them everything. See who's the most eager, see who's the best price, see who's the most professional. Okay, and yeah, like the shipping time, there are a lot of different shipping options, but it's the same as most of the people in China. It's, you know, the shipping options doesn't really change, okay? The only thing that changes is the supplier, and yeah, that's it. So I definitely recommend you to check Alibaba, unless you do want to ship, say use this website, Eprolo, and you can ship, oh no, sorry, Spocket, and you can ship from the USA, okay? But the difference here is $26 compared to, say you did this with ePacket, you could speed up the processing time, and it's, you know, it's a difference of $15, okay? So that could be your profit, right? So that's just a few ideas for you guys, and yeah, hope I gave you some inspiration on just different ways to think when it comes to AliExpress dropshipping, because like I said, you have to get an alternative nowadays, guys, right? So that is it for this video, guys. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Oh yeah, if you want to win the one-on-one consulting call, just comment master plan in the comment section, subscribe to the channel, turn on the notification bell, you'll be entered to win. That is it. See you in the next one, guys. Peace.